your shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits, babe. Shrimp and grits feel so fine. Shrimp and grits, you know you blow my mind. Shrimp and grits goes down smooth. Shrimp and grits got me in the groove.
Brandon Reese, that's him singing right there. His hit Shrimp and Grits. Pretty sure you'll be performing that tomorrow at the 30th annual. It's the 30th annual, right? Malcolm X.
30th annual Malcolm X Legacy Celebration, 18th annual festival. Yes.
Okay, so it's the 18th annual festival,
Right.
but the celebration has been around for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, because you said 93, and 30 years later.
This is 2023, yeah.
Yeah, 2023. Now you've 30 years later, talk about Don't Give Up.
Nah.
You'll be singing Shrimp and Grits to celebrate
That's
the
right.
co-naming of Crenshaw, now Malcolm X
Malcolm X.
Corridor, Malcolm X World,
Right.
Malcolm
exactly.
X Way.
As long as we say Malcolm X.
Say his
Good.
name for real.
Say
for
his
real,
name.
For real, for
Yes,
real.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. So, look, you said it's not too late for people to be vendors.
They can go to www.familysoul. Family is FAMLI. FAMLI. Soul, like soul music.org. They can also text 323-245-2133.
Say that again.
That's 323 area code 245-2133. I would rather get a text.
And if you want to hear Shrimp and Grits in person, well, you're going to have to come out to the festival
out to the
tomorrow.
fest.
Around
Yeah.
3, you could hear the legendary, iconic artist, Medusa, get her flowers.
That's right.
And hear Brandon Reese. Or you can go to YouTube and listen.
And I want people to meet Kamal Daoud. He's an important historical figure who's still alive and vibrant, co-founder of the World Stage.
Yeah.
People need to know where Leimert Park started. And when I say Leimert Park started, I mean the modern era, which is, which is after, I would say 1988, 89.
He said thank you because I moved his mic
moved
for
the
those not
microphone.
on YouTube. So, yeah, a couple people want to talk to you real quick. It's
Okay.
kind of held you over a little bit into our second hour. I'm going to go to Ronnie from OC because he's been waiting. Good morning, Jambo Ola Hotep.
Good morning. I'm going to go straight in. My brother, thank you, and I congratulate you on the signage. I want to share that I worked in Seattle, Washington. I'm from Los Angeles, right over Marina del Rey, born up there. Bottom line, Seattle, we flipped the whole county of Seattle, Washington, Tacoma back to the rightful name of Martin Luther King County. The governor had to change the business cards across the whole county. So from here on out, when people wonder why are you changing this and why are you doing that, that's because you're still in the fight. And can I get a radio hug? Because I just want to let you know
Yes.
that was a deep thing. Imagine, we flipped the whole county.
That's
Okay, heavy,
That's
heavy
amazing.
work.
Yeah, that's
And
amazing.
so,
Beautiful. Proud of you, brother.
Amazing.
Proud of you, brother.
Amazing.
Yes, indeed.
And you are on that same track, brother, and I'm
Yes, sir.
home. I'm sitting here at Will Rogers State Beach right now looking at the ocean. And I just want to give you a hug, and let's
Thank
get
you.
back to the trenches.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, brother.
It's a really good point, and I think when you talk about the children that you work with not knowing who Malcolm X is, it's the tenacity of people like you, people like Ronnie, Orrin Z, who called in,
Right.
getting him honored in Nebraska. It's, your generation and the next ones and the next ones that take up that fight and don't let it go, who
Right.
will make sure he's not forgotten
Yeah, yeah.
and the work is not forgotten.
Right. And we have institutions that, like Carraz African Unity Center, that need to be recognized for all of the work and, just standing in the vanguard of making sure that we know who we are as African people. Yeah, right.
Over there on 78th and
78th
Western.
and Western, yeah.
For those who not familiar, Andre, I have a feeling it might be Parvenu since you called his name. Good morning.
Yes, good morning,
Hey, my brother, my brother.
Welcome.
Yes,
This is
indeed.
so wonderful. I'm so excited about tomorrow's program. We worked hard to make this happen. And, I want to say, Dominique, would you and Tavis be able to come out with your booth tomorrow and and be present as well because we.
Okay, we
love
had that conversation, but you kind of can't really tell me the day before.
Right.
I would have loved to do so, and I know Tavis would have as well. But I already have other commitments.
But we're gonna shout you guys out.
I'm really gonna do my best to stop by, and see Medusa and Brandon. But a booth is a little too late. Hopefully, 2024.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, I know that your spirit is with us, and you've been very supportive of us in this whole effort, Dominique. I want to say thank you to you and KBLA and Tavis and your entire network. I listen every day. I love this program. I love this station. And just keep up the good work, and we'll move forward in solidarity. Take care now.
Thank you, Andre, because, it sounds like you've put in some serious work on this as well, and we appreciate you.
He's a genius. He's an absolute genius, and without him, this would not have happened.
Wow. And one thing I know about Andre Parvenu from talking to him over the years, he's willing to do the things that are not glamorous, not fun, often unsung, like redistricting and all that boring stuff that actually is super important to whether or not we have a say-so or the resources that we need to do what we got to do. So, Andre, I want to thank you publicly, too, for all of your work.
Yeah, we're going to have to recognize him, too. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Appreciate the call. Well, I appreciate you on this, Malcolm X birthday. I know you have a really busy day getting ready for the festival tomorrow. Festival hours are 9 till
9 o'clock a.m. is the press conference put on by Councilwoman Heather Hutt. After that, 10:30 grassroots press conference, and then the festival happens with the State of the Race conference, symposium, I should say, and then music and arts and fashions and stuff all day.
All in front of the Vision Theater all day until 7 o'clock at night. Ma'am. So 9 to 7, basically.
Exactly.
All day long. That's amazing.
Mentoring Inc., an organization called Mentoring Inc., they're going to be in the grassy area, so they're going to be having stuff going on also at the same time.
Okay, and also really wanted to quickly shout out Princess to Queen.
Yes,
your new
our female program. We're at Hamilton High School, so we have open programming for young women as we do for the young men. Yeah.
That's amazing. All of this info is available at familysoul.org. It's FAMLI soul.org. And if you want to be a vendor, you can text only to 323-245-2133.
Right on.
I know you're going to be feeling good by the time you see those signs up there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for all the years that you put in and always inviting me to come and speak my mind. And I love disagreeing with you because I always learn.
And I learn as well. That's what we do.
Right.
We disagree without disrespect. We do that to strengthen our positions.
Yes, ma'am.
Brannon Torrey Reese, congrats on your hit song, Shrimp and Grits, and huge congratulations on 30 years of work coming to fruition. Tomorrow in Leimert Park.
Yes.
All are welcome, and it is free.
Come on out and be black.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Peace and love and soul.
And soul indeed. We're taking your phone calls at this soulful place called KBLA Talk 50.
And to protect our women. And the only time a Muslim really gets real violent is when someone goes to molest his woman. We will kill you for our woman. I'm making it plain, yes. We will kill you for our woman. We believe that if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men and place the same penalty over the head of anyone who puts his filthy hands out to put in the direction of our women.
Happy birthday, Malcolm X. Love to hear your thoughts, your reflections, and I want to hear his words this morning because it's always important to hear directly from people. And this revelation this month that a long presumed to be true quote from Martin Luther King Jr. disparaging Malcolm X never happened shows you the importance of going directly to the speeches, the words, even though folks evolve and they change over the course of their political lives. It's always helpful to hear directly from them rather than an interpretation. Let's go to Molly Bell, calling from the city of Compton. Good morning.
reparations in memory of our ancestors. God bless morning to you, Dominique, KBLA family, the delegation, and, of course, the chat room. I had to leave the chat room to call in. Yeah, and oh gosh, and they, for those who are not in the chat room and don't go there as often, I don't always have to go because I usually listen on the landline radio, but they having good conversations, bringing up good things. It was great. I wanted to say for Brother Torrence Reese and Dominique, I think a couple of years ago I sent you pictures of you at one of those festivals that he had.
Yep.
You had a table there, and I love the fact that he says, see a man, be a man, or be a man and see a man. That is so awesome that he looks at it like that, and he looks great. I'm glad he came in, but I know he didn't have to come far because he lives right near there, and he's always at Leimert Park and Street Corner Renaissance and everything that he's done. And it's Malcolm's birthday, and I'm so glad that that he was even born. I'm sorry about his assassination, but he has done a lot. And the world stage, sometimes Fixico plays there, different ones. If you haven't been to Leimert Park, and I don't know how people who are in other states, how they get to see what's happening at Leimert Park unless they go live like you did when Karen Bass was after she became mayor. You went live, Dominique.
Yep.
And I went live. I was live, and I saw it, and they're still watching that video sometime. So however way they get a chance to do it. I just wanted to say that this week and the week that we've had, I'm asking all of you to get busy because you're going to have to do some things. The Republicans have gone buck wild. They are liars, they are thieves, and they talk to us like we're crazy. And so I'm asking, you know they do, Dominique.
Just the way you say it, you're right.
Yeah, they talk to us just like we're crazy. They make up stuff. They're doing so many things that's out of order. So I'm just asking all of you out there, you've got to vote. You've got to get involved. You've got to find you a grassroots organization and get back involved. Some of you were back in the day, and I'm so glad to hear from Orange Z and different ones. When you said, Dominique, you said, "Are you Orange Z?" and that's when we recognize our people. That's when we make them feel good for the work that they have done. So find you a grassroots, because I am just going to say this and close. There was a movie on TV some years ago. It was called like The Matrix and Renaissance. And in it, the Matrix, who was a black woman, said, nothing can breed violence like scarcity. And then she named some of the scarcity. Scarcity in housing, scarcity in good jobs, scarcity in justice, scarcity in righteous people, scarcity in food and equality, and the list goes on and on. We